Hi, Keeble Cubs. It's Mrs. Kerrigan, and today we're going to continue with our language arts skills. Before we get started, let's review our Cubs. The goals for today's lesson is that you will know the names of lowercase letters of the alphabet. You will understand how to orally blend sounds to form a single syllable word like p, I, g, pig, and you'll be able to recognize and produce rhyming words. Before we get started, let's warm up. I will say some sounds for you to blend into words. Remember, we're going to use our fingers to help us. O, I, d, lid. O, I, d, s, lids. B, I, d, s, bids. K, I, d, s, kids. S, k, I, d, s, skids. Great job. The next 5 words belong in the same category, so pay attention so you can tell me what they have in common. K, p, s, cups. F, or, k, s, forks. N, I, v, z, knives. S, p, u, n, z, spoons. P, o, a, t, s, plates. So what did those last 5 words have in common? What category do they belong in? That's right. They are all items that we use to eat with. Now we will review our letter names. So when you see a letter on the screen, tell me the name of that letter. Try to say the name before I tell you. M, N, T. Are you beating me? D, C, K, G, F, V, S, Z, P, B, W, J, Y, X, L, R, H, I, E, A, U, O. How did you do, friends? Were you able to say the letter name before I did? Remember, we have to keep practicing so we can learn them all. Now we will continue reviewing our rhyming words. Remember, when 2 words rhyme, they end in the same sound, like rec, deck, seam, team, shine, nine, make, take. Let's see if we can think of some rhyming words today. Let's read this word. T-a-g, tag. B-a-g, bag. Tag and bag rhyme because they end in the same sound, ag. Remember, to make a new rhyming word, we're going to use the same ending sound, ag, but we're going to use a different beginning sound to create a new rhyming word. Can you think of a new word that rhymes with tag and bag? Rag. Can you think of any other words? Drag. Brag. All of these words end in ag, and so they rhyme. Let's read this word. W-I-G, wig. B-I-G, big. Wig and big rhyme because they end in the ig sounds. Not only do they end in the same sound, but they have the same letters. So we're going to find some more rhyming words. And remember, we're going to change the beginning sound to make a new rhyming word. Can you think of any that rhyme with wig and big? How about dig, jig, twig? Now let's read this word. Get, get. Jet, jet. Get and jet rhyme because they end in the et sound. Can we think of any other words that rhyme with get and jet? Let, set, get, jet, let, set. Were you able to think of any other words? Wet. Let's read this word. Den. Hen. Den and hen rhyme because they both end in n. They have the same sound and the same letters at the end of the word. Can we think of any other words that rhyme with den and hen? How about men, pen, ten? Den, hen, men, pen, ten are all rhyming words because they end in the n sound. Let's read this word. At, hat. At, bat. Hat and bat rhyme because they both end in the same sounds. At. Can we think of any other words that rhyme with hat and bat? Did you say cat? That's right. That word rhymes. What's another word that rhymes with hat, bat, and cat? How about mat? Sat. Hat, bat, cat, mat, and sat all rhyme because they end in the at sound. Let's read this word. Must. Must. Dust. Dust. Must and dust rhyme because they both end in the same sound. Ust. Can we think of any other words that rhyme with must and dust? How about just, rust, crust, must, dust, just, rust, and crust all rhyme because they end in the ust sound. Great job with your rhyming today, friends. Now we will read a story about Kit climbing something with her friends. So pay special attention to the story so you can tell me what Kit and her friends are doing. Up. Kit gets up on top. Kit helps Max get up. Max helps Jen get up. Jen helps Kent get up. Kent helps Ted get up. Ted helps Peg get up. Now we will read the story one more time. What was the title of our story? Up. We know this word. We don't need to sound it out. Kit gets up on top. Kit. Let's sound out this word. Helps. Max gets up. Max. Do you remember this word? That's right. Helps. Jen gets up. Jen helps. Let's sound out this word. Kent. Kent. Kent get up. Kent helps Ted get up. Ted helps Peg get up. So, who were the characters in our story? Do you remember them? Well, we know there was Kit, but she had some other friends too. She had Ted, Kent, Peg, and Jen. What are the characters in the story doing? If we look back at the illustrations, we can see. What are Kit and all of her friends doing? That's right, they're climbing a tree. Great job. Who did Kit help up first? Well, remember, if we can't remember the story, we're going to go back to the pages to look to see. The first person that Kit helps up is here. What was his name? Max. What is the setting of the story? Well, we know that Kit and her friends are climbing a tree. And where do you find trees? That's right, you find them outside. So the setting of the story is outside and up in the tree. Really great job reading with me, friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.